All right, welcome to a little bar blended with yoga. So in the bar classes that I like to teach, I do cardio, strength, alignment, and then we blend that right into a little bit of a power yoga, into a yin yoga. So as we finish, we get that same release and stretch that you would in any class as you finish a strength workout. But we're going to get a little bit of everything today. So if you haven't done bar before, stick with me, do what you can. I'll show you options. I've got my wall close by so I can use that as a touch point if I need a little balance. You can grab a chair if you want that. And then we won't use the resistance with hand weights. We'll use resistance in different ways today. So go ahead and get yourself some space around and grab a mat so that we can have that as we blend into our yoga portion of the practice. All right, welcome. Lie down here, just a little extra. You're going to step yourself right into first position, heels together, toes apart. Take your arms in front. We start with the plie and push the knees open. I want you to feel lightness in your toes, heaviness to the edge of the feet. As you sit, push your knees back so you feel engagement from your glutes down the outer thighs. Shoulders heavy. Take one arm, load it up, and then the other arm. So just loosening up the shoulders, heaving things up here a little bit. We will get into our cardio fairly quickly because we want to be efficient, 50-50 today as we blend bar and yoga together. Take it down, easy. Settle into the edge of the feet. Tailbone is heavy. Abs are on. All right, we're going to pick up the pace, double arms, down and up. Right? Told you we'd heat it up quickly. That doesn't matter if your arms go all the way up to your ears. They can come partial, right? If you're warming up the shoulders, if you're nurturing your shoulders, find what works for you. Just find that heat building in the legs, a little heat in the shoulders. Let's step to a comfortable, natural second. Plie, float, plie, and float. So as you sit, push the knees out towards the edge again, same thing here. But we've got a little bit more room in second to sit down a bit deeper. So as you sit, be mindful that your knees don't reach way past your toes. This is too narrow if my knees are going way past here. I want it to be a little wider, maybe just a bit wider than your shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades back together so that you stay tall on your plies. No leaning forward, no pushing the buns back like a squat. It's straight up and down through the back, like there's a wall behind you and you're sliding up and down that wall. Shoulders and tailbone touch. Let's pick up this pace, just the same as we did first. Again, I'm trying to find as deep a plie as I can. Hug the kneecaps up as you rise. So it's like your inner thighs are trying to magnetize together. Shoulders heavy. Keep pushing, pushing. Keep this pace, come back to first. Right there. Now we're stepping left, we're stepping right. I want you to keep balance in what we do. So we'll start using a little bit of space around us. 4, 3, step out to your right this time. Same distance, same spread in legs, same engagement out the outer thighs. Keep pushing here, drop the knees, press them out, be engaged. We're heading back to first. Yeah. 4, 3, step to the left, second. 4, 3, step back to first. 4, 3, 2, to the right. Back to first. Second. So we're alternating sides as we step back to first, 2. Second, 2. First, second, first. So keep alternating sides every time we step out to second. And time to trim to singles. It's first and second and first. Left, right. Now, we've got our movement. We know where we're opening and closing. What I'd like you to do is focus on that stepping leg. Kick it up. Try to lift it off the floor. Find length in the leg all the way through the toes. The more you lift, the more you lengthen, the more you're going to get out of this. And the same thing holds true with your plie. Sit down, snap those toes, push off the floor. Now you can also add a little releve whenever you want. Releve creates challenge and balance, challenge and strength. Keep pushing, keep elevating. 4, 3, 2, stay in first. Hold the arms up, stay low. So this class, and any bar class, is going to focus on alignment and that strength in places that we don't naturally focus. Not the big muscles of the legs always, but those smaller guidance muscles. Shoulders heavy. This is where we take a pause in that lift of the heart rate. Focus on your strength. Dig deep. Push the knees out every time you sit down that little bit. Now you can stay right here, or you can take those heels, pop them up, lock the heels together in froggy position. Keep the tailbone tucked, belly button in. Now keep it here, add the arms. So we're still keeping a small movement, but adding a little movement in the shoulders, or I should say in the arms, to keep the shoulders. This kind of brings our heart rate back up a little bit, and we're feeling the intensity burning in your legs. You should feel it anyway. Keep low, keep pushing the knees. 8 more. Here's 8, 7, 6, and 4, 3. That single step to the left goes second back to first, and second back to first. So the same thing we just left with flushes out the legs, but picks up the heart rate again. So again, lift your leg, lift, lift, lift. We're trying to keep hips level, shoulders level, lots of strength to lift the leg, especially when we ask it to go long. Push it down, press the knees out. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to keep it outside to side, but low. Right here. It's quick. Stay low. Keep the knees bent. When I step, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades back, chest up. Shoulders move with me, left and right. So make sure we're not doing this. Leaving the shoulders behind. Move them. Your entire body moves that short distance. Knees press out. Arms are shoulder height. Same legs, arms up. Stay low, stay low. Keep breathing. Keep pushing. We're going to stay just a little bit longer. 4, 3. Add a rise in first. So down and up. Same thing we did before without the kick and a little faster pace. Now you might be watching shoulders today. If that's you, bend your elbows. That bend is in front of these shoulders, not out here, right? Or long arms, you decide. Maybe you want to elevate in the middle. Pop the heels. Press the heels. Yeah, now this is option 1. You stay here side to side. Heel down and heel up is an option. Or option 2, jacks. So my jacks work a little different than your normal jumping jacks. They're ballet jacks, I call them. Second, first, same arms. Tight in the middle. Squeeze, squeeze. When you set the heels down wide, push the knees back. Feel that engagement, feel the heart rate rise. Push yourself. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, stay in second. Right there. Push the knees back. Arms float out to second. You've got a big ball in your arms, right? So there's a softness here. We just turn it forward. Elbows shoulder height. Hands are light. Knees are engaged. Push, push. Don't just sit down. Push your thigh bones backwards. Press into the edge of the foot. Keep the shoulders heavy. But keep this pulse. Add the arms. Yeah. Lean back a little bit, turn on the core, stay tall. Feels weird if you haven't done it before, but it's worth it. It feels like you've got this work ahead. Now, you keep here, or you take the heels and lift them up. Same thing we did in first. The difference is we don't get to touch the heels, so not as much stability. You got to use that core. Breathe, breathe. Sit deeper if you want more. Push your thigh bones stronger if you want more. Bend your elbows if that's you, or you can even come in here in front, right? Push. This is where we find our power, find our strength. Don't stop. Keep on breathing. 4, 3, 2. We're going to take a grand plie. That means heels down, sweep it through. Now pause at the top. I'm turning slightly sideways. If you want, you can come up to a bar or a chair or a wall. We'll take the left foot, right foot in front to fifth. Fifth position means base of the heel to the base of the big toe, or maybe the arch. Float that right arm to the top, brush it out. Up and drop, and up and drop. Again, that long leg we're trying to lift up is hard. It's hard to lift high. It's hard to lift with that long leg. All that distance away from the body creates more intensity, more core stability required. So here, again, whether I'm using the wall or not, my foot is directly in line with my belly button. The kneecap is turned out slightly. So try to lift with the arch of the foot and the heel. Again, we can take one arm or both arms up. Now keep the core tight. Be mindful that we don't start leaning back here. So this puts a lot of pressure on the low back. Pull your ribs forward a little bit, even if it looks like it's a little bit too much forward, because it keeps that stability, keeps the protection in the back. 4 and 3 and 2. Now pick up the pace, down, up. So the goal here is to go quick, as high as you can. You may not go as high as you did before. Toe and heel come to the floor. Make sure it doesn't look like this. All the way back, heel to that big toe. Turn your kneecap out. You've got the option to keep that hand on the wall or the chair, or both arms up, or move one or both arms with the leg. That creates instability here, so turn on the core. Again, I can keep that other hand out and use my support, or keep it independent. I'll go over here so you can see. Again, do what you can. Find that squeeze in your thigh. Dig deep here. 4, 3, 2. Now just the right leg, step it out to second. Second slides in, second slides in, just like we did before, but that second is going to come to fifth. Your foot still comes in front just a little bit to the base of the big toe. Let's do this. Double time. Your foot comes in front. Yeah. Push yourself. And you have an option, again, if I'm using my bar or my chair or my wall, to pop to releve. Every time the feet come together, heels rise. You can take that away from it and use both arms. Find your plie. It's just as important as the rise up. Push, push, push. This is where we burst the cardio. Keep digging in. Oh yeah. Now, stay low, right here. Same position, heel in front. Make sure, again, we're not doing this, right? Move your shoulders. It can be a small movement, but we're shifting right and left. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lean back a little bit, put the weight in your heels. Same movement, arms up. Yeah. Dig in. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Find a plie fifth. All right. Shake the legs out a little bit. Again, I'll start it at the wall or at your chair. Left foot comes in front to fifth, base of the big toe. Float the left arm up. You brush it slow. Keep the core on tight. No leaning back, no arching. Pull it forward, drop your tailbone. You point the toe every time the foot leaves the floor, and the entire foot comes back no matter what, how we go, fast or slow. Kneecap is turned out a little bit. Get one or both arms up, shoulders heavy. Here's 3 more at this pace. Foot in line with the belly button. Now, double time. Brush, brush, brush. Don't lose that full range. Toe heel to the floor. Push it out long. Now again, you can add the arm. If you're away from your support and you want to add both, go for it. Don't let the upper body move. Keep it still. That's half the challenge. Just isolating arms and leg. Squeeze your kneecaps up. Legs stay straight and long the entire time. Keep pushing here, whatever you've chosen, whether it's single arm, double arm, at the wall or away. Push, push, don't stop. You know the music breaks, but don't stop your movement. Keep digging in, keep digging in. Here's 8, 7, 6, almost tipped over, 5, 4, 3, 2, that's my way to get you to do 16 to the left, out and in, step and in, open, close in, staying 5th position, right, open and close in front, open and close in front, 2 more, we pick up the pace, here we go, open, squeeze your inner thighs. So the work here, again, is not just these big muscles of the quads and the glutes, it's outer thighs, inner thighs with this open position in the toes. It doesn't matter how open it is. You're hugging in, pushing out. Squeeze up tall. If you want it and you've got that wall or chair next to you, try a releve. Even if you don't, see how it feels. Lift, lift. Push the knees and pull the knees. Ooh. Keep breathing. Keep driving. We're not done. Keep going. You don't have to releve, right? Know what you want to do. Mix it up a little bit. 4, 3, 2. Only thing we're changing is sitting low. Open. Foot still comes in front. Open. Yeah. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Stay low, arms up. Keep pushing. Again, don't let you rest your shoulders. Stay here, move them with you to the side. Keep pushing. Oh yeah, heading to our last 8 on this side. Here's 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, find a plie. All right, shake it out a little bit. Grab a drink of water. Grab a towel to wipe your brow. We've got 10 minutes to keep our heart rate up, to keep that strength and alignment. We're gonna shift gears a little bit. So I'm gonna head back to the wall or your chair. As you head back, again, get that last drink in. Last thing, wipe the brow. Same 5th position, but my right foot now is tucking behind me. So it's 5th, the left foot in front. Plie, we're taking it back. Brush, hug, brush, hug. So every time my foot comes behind, I'm going to plie the base leg and push it towards the wall. That means I'm keeping the pressure out of the inside of the knee and activating glutes and outer thigh. Your right leg never bends. My toes point, flex, point, flex. It's about your hip and your ankle. Your knee doesn't exist anymore. So again, with or without the wall, right? I'm still pushing my knee outward, still keeping that same straight leg. 4, 3, no, we're gonna pick up the pace, right? All right, here we go, double time. Keep the arm up by your ear, maybe down by your shoulder, maybe somewhere in between, but keep it frozen, no need to move it. You're going to try to lift your chest every time the foot comes in. That strengthens core, shoulders to hips, front to back. Again, you don't want to use the wall, don't do it. But try not to stay here the whole time, right? Down and up. Lift and lengthen. Pull your full foot back to the floor, toe and heel. Keep pressing the base knee out, out, out. Lift your chest. I forget to do it too. Keep rising. That makes a huge difference to work shoulders to feet. Oh yeah. Last 8 coming up. Here's 8. 6, 4, 3, 2, step to your right. Open, back, open, front. Heel goes behind. You can keep the wall there if you want. Heel behind, heel in front. So we're doing 5th position, front to back, double time. Push and pull. Same rules apply. So this time the only difference is your foot's going to mix it up. Coming behind, coming in front. Same lift at the top. Same squeeze in the knees and inner thighs. Releve if you want it. Now I'm going to add one more thing. We've done it before. This time it's Jack's 5th position. So you can mix it. Both legs jump out. Legs crisscross. Yeah? So that you're bringing it to 5th at the top. Switching it every time. If you don't want to do Jacks, don't. Right? Keep it here. Or releve. Keep pushing. Oh yeah. Stay tall. Don't stop. This is where we're pushing the heart rate. Remember, we've got like 7 minutes left. We gotta get worth it. Keep powering. Tight and tall. Deep press out. Here's 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Good. Find the plie. All right. Shake it out a little bit. Flip it around to the other side. Take again. Left foot behind the 5th. Plie. Push back to an arabesque. Reach and lift. Sorry, I switched gears. Push and lift. As you come in, bring your foot to 5th. Brush the toes out to a point. Lift your chest. Every time you rise up, your left leg is straight the whole time. Right knee pushes into the wall every time it bends. Protect the knee. Strengthen glutes and outer thighs. Double time. Again, you can leave the arm up, center, down. You decide what feels good. Try to lift the chest. Push and pull. Brush like you're pushing something away from you on the floor. And again, if you want to add both arms, go for it. Lift, lift. Use the wall, use the bar, or don't. Press the knee up, every bend. Push, push. Keep diving in. Squeeze this left quad so it never loosens up. It's long and strong the whole time. Hug the heel right into the floor. Push, push. Almost home. Here's 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, step to your left. Out, hug front, out, hug back. Out, hip front, out, hug yes. Sit deep, as deep as you can. Are you ready? Double time, here we go. Out in front. Push and pull. So the most important thing is that your deep bend is as deep as you can get it. You're squeezing in tight. You have 2 options, heels down, heels up. Same rules apply. Feet have to come together. Inner thighs squeeze together. Push your heel down when you step out. Lift it high if you can, or take your 5th jacks. Crisscross the legs. Front, back, front, back. Push and pull the knees. And if you don't want to do jacks, stay here. Or lift. Right? Find your choice. Mix it up. Don't worry about it. Just keep moving. Dig deep. Push yourself here. Push yourself. Oh yeah. Last 8. 4, 3, 2, plie in a fifth. Nice work. Shake it out. Yeah, I think we did it. We've got less than 4 minutes. We're going to keep that strength and alignment up. But I'm going to have you grab your mat because we're going to slowly shift gears. We're still focusing on strength and alignment, but we'll gradually blend that into yoga. So as you come up to your mat, I'm going to bring this guy close by so I can grab it in a moment. Step onto the mat. So you're facing the length of the mat, the width, long edge of your mat. Set your feet in. So as we step here, take the right foot in front. Left foot comes back and it brings the heel up. So it's maybe 8 to 10 inches back, crossing over just slightly. So my knees and toes are turned out. Plie, find your curtsy. Ribs tall, tailbone heavy. Chin up, arms float to the top. Yeah. Press your knees out. Same rules apply, just like we did at first, but the legs just feel a little different. I want you to lean back a little bit so you feel weighted in your back foot, not just all the weight in the front. Use that press. Legs are coming open, close, open, close. Good, good. All right, add your arms. Down and up. Keep pushing. Yeah. Now slow it down with me. Here we go. It goes curtsy, open, curtsy, open. Now if you've got a wall close by, you can take it. But again, you have to step off your mat to do it, right? Do what you can. You can always go here. Little sort of tendu, if you will. Open. Little balance and control challenge. 4, 3, 2. Now sit in your curtsy, double time pulse. Stay low. This time, don't let your legs close in. See that window between your legs? Keep it there. So constant push out. Sit as deep as you can. Lean back again. Put some weight on the back foot. Now you have an option to keep the front heel down or lift that front heel up. Ooh, balance challenge. Use your eyes. Keep steady. Oh yeah. No, it doesn't matter if you take the front heel up or down. Keep your work. Keep those knees sitting down. Here's 8, 7, 6, and 4, 3, 2. Find a ground. Curtsy. Yeah. All right, take it to the other side. Shake it out. All right, left leg in front again. Bring the foot behind just a little bit across. So it's kind of in line with the other big toe. Doesn't matter if you turn out. It's down and up, down and up, and double time. Push. Close that window between your legs. Push out, pull in. And make sure you feel settled back in the back leg as well. We're not arching back. We're keeping tight here. Keeping settled, tall, but weight in the back foot. Shoulders heavy. Feel this confidence and know where this position is. In a moment, we'll add a little kick out, little dégagé. 4, 3, 2, follow me. It goes curtsy, open, curtsy, open. Again, lift and lengthen. Maybe it's here. That gives you that gentle touch point for balance. Maybe you just floated an inch off the floor. You want more? Lift it up, right? The higher you go, the more challenge it is to keep steady here and get back to that curtsy. You decide. High, mid, or low. Keep pushing. Press the knees, squeeze. Here's 4, 3, use the arms, 2. All right, stay in curtsy. Now, it's low. Press the knees, press the knees. Arms. Press the knees. Push the heel down in front, heel up and back, Or if you want it, you can take that front heel, lift it up. Again, freeze the arms if you want. Sometimes that helps. Add them in if you want the challenge. Stay low, keep the space. Open in the middle and press out. Push, push, push. This is our home stretch. Keep digging in. Again, heel up or down, you decide. Stay low, even lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, you've got this. 4, 3, 2, 1, and here's your curtsy. Alrighty, shake it out. It's time to make that transition. If you happen to have moved away from your mat, go ahead and slide back to it. And we'll take it back out again. This time, feet are way wider than your second. Toes at the corner of the mat. Scoop it down, lift it up. Scoop it down, and lift it up. While you're doing that, hips push back, ribs go forward. I'm just going to shift gears here a little bit. Take it into a little yoga blend. As you rise to the top, make sure you're lifting the chest, pushing down through the edge of the feet, finding that sink in your hips. All right, guys. So as we press out, we're still working the outer thighs, still working the glutes. Find a nice sit down and a good strong squeeze up. 2 more. All right. Bring it under. Last time. Lift up. Pause here. Open the arms. Palms up. Elbows heavy. Shoulders heavy. Knees open. Sink. Little pulses. So pulsing in a sun goddess. Lean the ribs back. Drop the tailbone. Oh yeah. Keep it heavy. Wiggle out the toes. Find the edge of the feet. 4, 3, 2. Now stay low. Flip the left foot so the toes face the long edge. Right foot so the toes face the short edge. Reach the arms out into your quarter 2. Push the knee towards the back edge. Sink and rise. Sink and rise. Now squeeze the elbows long and just pulse it as we move. Pulse it. So this is where we get a little bit of strength in the arms. We'll of course get a little work from the floor to get resistance. Now when you rise up in the leg, try not to lock the knee. Keep the tiniest little bend at the top. As you sit, push the knee to the edge, out to your pinky toe. Squeeze, squeeze the arms. Press to the outer edge of your left foot. 4, 3, 2. Now pause at the top, flip it around. Turn your left toes to the short edge, right toes turn the long edge. Now sit down and rise. Push the knee to your pinky toe every time you bend. Again, keep the soft bend at the top. Shoulders heavy, push them down. Turn your palms to face forward, and we push and pull front to back. Keep pressing back and forth. It doesn't go far. It's a little behind your shoulders, mostly ahead of the shoulders. Push and lengthen. Push and lengthen. Squeeze the elbows. Breathe into the legs. Keep driving it. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take it to the top. Bring it down through the middle. Scoop it, lift it up a little quicker. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Push your breath to push your body to match. So we're flowing here a little bit, connecting breath and body movement. Exhale, inhale. Oh yeah, set the hips back. Lean the ribs forward. So all that stuff I told you before about standing tall, we're going to keep the spine long, but rock it and lift. Come back into your sun goddess right here. Pause it. Hold that sun goddess. Turn it to warrior 2. Reach back to reverse. Back to warrior two. Float it up through the middle. Sit down, sun goddess. Flip it over, warrior two to the left. Reach back to reverse. Warrior two. Lift it up, sun goddess. Sink. Float, warrior two. Reach back, reverse. Warrior two. Back to your pyramid. Back to your sun goddess. Left side. Warrior two. Reach back, reverse. Ooh, sit deep. Lift up. Sun goddess. Take it down. Reach out. Pull back. Reach out. Pyramid. Sun goddess. Turn it. Reach back. Bring it out. Last time through the middle. Sun goddess. Now come to your warrior two right. Sit a little deeper if you can. Squeeze those elbows. Look down to your right hand. Hold it there. Oh yeah. Press down through the left leg. Keep that sink. Float the arms. Find your strength here. Push the right knee to the pinky toe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. One more big breath. On your exhale, turn to face the short end of your mat. Toes, heels, shoulders, hips. Right hand or left hand lands. Right hand reaches. Turn into your twist. Bring it down to the mat. Now from low to high lunge, lift your hips a bit. Reach up. Maybe crescent lunge. Your hands can link if you'd like. Come back through the middle. Scoop that air again. Inhale up. Exhale to your left. Pause here. Push the left knee to the pinky toe. Shoulders heavy, elbows long. Ground down through this right foot. Push out through the edge. As a room to sit a little deeper. A little deeper. Keep breathing. Squeeze the elbows. Focus the eyes to the fingertips. Breathe. Cartwheel down, turn towards the left foot, spiral those arms, bring the right hand to the mat, left hand up and open to your twist. Turn it to face the floor, come up through the hips just enough to feel confidence to rise into your high lunge. Maybe the hands link, maybe they don't. Open up crescent. Inhale comes up, scoop out the exhale. Inhale, rise, right side warrior two. Now dive it down to your revolved low lunge, turn it, open it. From here, right hand comes to the mat and right foot steps back to your first chaturanga. Maybe it's on your toes, maybe it's on your knees. Vinyasa flow, inhale cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in and big breath out. Inhale, right leg to the sky, find down dog split. And that exhale, step between the hands, low lunge. Here comes that high or crescent lunge. And here comes the exhale through the middle. Inhale up. Exhale left. Stay low, cartwheel down. Right hand lands, left hand reaches. Now we look to the floor, plant the left hand, step back again, chaturanga, knees or toes. Roll through your cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes to the sky. Exhale, step between the hands, low lunge. Here's that high or crescent lunge. Exhale through the middle. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, cartwheel down. Open your twist. Find the floor. Your version of chaturanga. Vinyasa flow. Inhale, right leg to the sky and find scorpion dog this time. Bend your right knee, swivel your hips toward the back edge of your mat. Square your shoulders to the short edge. Lift the leg a little higher. Melt into your left heel. You press into your fingertips. One more inhale. On your exhale, lift to your hands, step here, find your low lunge. Inhale comes up. Exhale through the middle. Slowly shifting gears. Inhale up. Warrior two. Cartwheel down. Spin it open. Plant the hands. Step back. Chaturanga. More practice. Down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Now bend the left knee into scorpion dog. Turn your belly button towards the long edge of the mat. Push your left shoulder towards the short end. Lift the leg a bit higher. Melt into your right heel with the back of that right leg open. Press into your fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, comes to high lunge. Press it maybe. Exhale, comes to the middle. Now stay here. Inhale up. Slow, deep breath. Exhale, brush it. Inhale up. Exhale, brush. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One last breath through the top. As you exhale, bring your hands to your thighs, fingertips to the inside. Draw the left shoulder down, twist. Inhale through the middle. Exhale, drop the right shoulder, twist. Inhale through the middle. Exhale. Inhale. Crawling, twisting the spine, using the strength of the arms and legs. Maybe turn your head and look upward as you twist, releasing the neck. Last twist to the left. And as you twist to the right, I just want you to keep turning your body. Turn the knees, the toes, the hips. Come down to a kneeling lunge. So I'm going to fold my mat just for a little cushion for the knee. If you've got a blanket, you can drop that under, or maybe even a towel. Rock forward and rock back a little bit. So releasing hamstrings, you can even curl your toes a little bit. Now, if you're a yogi and you've got blocks, and you want those blocks under your hands, what the blocks do is bring the floor closer to you. If you've got a big fat dictionary or a big novel, you can put that under your hands too, and it gives you just a little more space up here. I'm using my fingertips to give me that bit of a rise. Next time you rock forward, stay there. Melt into the front heel. Toes are light, shoulders back. Can you just keep heavy here? You want space between your front foot and your back knee. If I'm too close, my knee looks like this and my heel wants to pop up, it puts all this pressure in the knee. So create the foot forward so that you can create space. Now you can stay right here if you feel opening, or walk your hands to your thigh and keep your hips right where they are and just push the heart back. It's a bit of a back bend, but a little more space of opening here. Push back with the heart, maybe with the chin. And really feel as though you're magnetizing, melting towards your front heel through the hips. Now you can stay right here if this feels good to you, whatever you've chosen for your upper body. We give you one choice, you don't have to do it, it's an option. Left hand goes down. You're going to turn into that same twist we did before, turn into the back. Reach back and see if I can curl my back toes, curl my back knee, and bring it back to hold. So this releases a little deeper into your quads. If this does not work for you or you cannot reach your leg, don't hold it here because you'll get a cramp. I just want you to come right back to this position. Yeah. We're still getting a little bit of opening across the quads. This is just a little deeper. So do what you feel you can. Your next exhale, release the foot if you've got it. Everybody comes down to the floor. I'm going to tuck my back toes, lift up a bit higher and open up my mat and step back to downward facing dog. When you get there, walk it out a little bit. Pedal the knees.
Spread the fingers, push into the fingertips, and drop your head through your arms. Relax your neck. Now lift up onto the balls of the feet. And then exhale down through the heels. Once again, lift up onto the balls. Exhale down. This is a nice little stretch in the feet, toes. One more time. Lift up and really stretch out those toes right onto the pads of the feet. Keep it here. Bend your knees and stretch a little deeper into those toes. Let your heel rock back a little bit and start stretching in through the Achilles. So feel like your heels are reaching for the floor. Knees deeply bent. And slowly lift your tailbone, lengthen your legs. Let your heels reach for the floor. Lift your tailbone enough that you feel a nice deep tug on the back of the leg. Pull your shoulders back, let the head fall. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. As you take your next inhale, take the left leg up just a little, and we're going to step the left foot through to low lunge. That's just so we can get to the other side. Back knee comes down. Again, holding my mat, grab your towel or your blanket, grab your blocks if you want, and rock forward and back. Remember, we want distance between the back knee and the front heel. So step your foot forward so the knee lands right here over the ankle every time you rock forward. Roll the shoulders back. Maybe curl the toes if you want. Next time you melt forward, stay there. Ease the hips. The magnet is pulling your hips. So relax into the front leg. Now if this feels good and open to you, inner thigh on the front leg, maybe front of the hip on the back leg, stay here. Or walk your hands to your thigh, push it away. No matter what you do, lifting up, your hips are still magnetizing forward. And you might decide to stay right here. We're going to test the waters again. So if this feels good, stay. Option to bring the right hand down, turn towards the front leg. Toes tuck, curl. If I can reach back and confidently take hold of the foot, then I get a little deeper stretch through the quads. But if I can't reach it, don't stay here. This will just cramp you up. I want you to stay either here or here. Or come back up if that's you. So take what works for you. If you're twisted here, pull this top shoulder back. Find your breath. Alright, no matter what you've chosen, we're going to release. Come right back towards that low lunge. Unfold my mat. Once again, step back, downward facing dog. Walk it just a little bit wider this time. So begin to walk your feet towards the wide edge of your mat. Your hands are just the same. Your head drops to the middle. You lean left and right. Just a little nod to your hips, outer thigh. Legs can stay the same length the whole time. We're not pedaling the knees, just leaning. Finding that edge. Bring it back to center. Melt the knees to the mat. Keep the knees wide. Turn the toes toward each other. And drop back into child's pose. Have you keep the arms long for just a moment. Stretch them away from you. Your head can drop through the middle, but stretch your fingers as far as you can away. Open up the back. Slowly release the elbows, just let them soften. You can maybe even place your head on your arms here. With your next few breaths, bring your head up, walk your hands in. As we sit up, just turn to face the side. You can sit with the blanket under your knees if you want. You can sit up off of your heels if this feels better. Swing the arms behind you. Link the fingers together. Lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze the elbows long so that the hands are interlocked. My shoulders roll back, puff the heart out. And if the arms can lift, great. If that gives you deeper opening down across the shoulders, chest, and biceps. Nice deep breath in. As you take your exhale, release the arms. Now, however you can get to your back, I'd like you to come down to your back. I'm going to dip the lights down a little bit. Taking a little shift here to the floor. When you get to your back, draw your knees to your chest. And rock the knees side to side. As the knees rock side to side, get a little massage to the low back. Come back to center. Open the knees up. Kick your feet up to the ceiling like your feet are holding the ceiling up. And move the knees open. So my feet are straight up. I can either grab right here behind my thighs to try to pull my knees apart and down toward the floor. So it's kind of like a little straddle or a happy baby. Or you can grab inside on the ankles to push the knees out. Grab the big toe. But the elbows, when they're on the inside, kind of nudge the knees out to open up the hips and the thighs. You can rock this one too. It feels really good on the back. Start slowing your breath down a little bit. Back to center, just pause. Push your tailbone down. Keep nudging your knees out, and if you'd like a little bigger, you can kick this out to straddle. Doesn't mean you have to hold on to the toes. You might bring your hands to the inner thighs, on top or even on the bottom, just to feel a little more support. If the straddle doesn't work for you, come back to happy baby. Breathe in and breathe out. Next breath, slowly begin to release, either bending the knees in or letting the legs go and come to center. So big stretch, legs reach down, arms reach back. Link your hands if you like, point, flex the toes, but switch as long as you can. Inhale the ribs up and open, squeeze the elbows, squeeze the knees. One more inhale. As you exhale, soften and open the arms to the side, walk your feet in. Take your feet to the edge of the slim mat so they're nice and long, just like our down dog. This time just rock left and right. Shoulders heavy, hips roll. Even your head can sway the opposite direction of your knees. Feel free to pause on one side if you like. Just let the knees fall toward the floor. The arms relax. Breath to roll to the other side. This time as you roll back to center, make a choice for Shavasana. I like being right here. My feet wide, my knees just fall together, and that just gives me a little more comfort in my low back. And the arms are your choice. Are they wide? Are they high? Are they bent? And you might decide you want long legs. Let them open, let the legs fall. Relax into your back body. Let the head fall into the mat. The shoulders melt as if the collarbones are growing longer. Your feet fall, your knees go soft. Take a deep breath in and fill the belly. And a deep breath out, feeling every space that touches the mat get a little bit heavier. Just scan the body as you breathe. Notice where there's tension. And let the exhale nudge that space a little softer. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Patience to stay here in your mind, to be connected to the body and the breath and the energy that you cultivate. Find patience and ease. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, start moving your fingers and toes. Begin to notice the movements growing bigger. Those movements begin to rock you maybe over to one side for a moment. Gently begin to find a nudge back to seated position. As you come up to a seated position, it can be cross-legged, it can be on your knees, it can be legs out to the side if that's comfortable to you, but sit how it's comfortable. For just this last short moment of our practice. Ribs rock back and the sit bones heavy. And we take a deep breath, reach up to the sky. As you exhale, place the hands together and bring them back to your heart. Our Anjali Mudra, a gesture of the heart. Here we honor our practice, our journey together. We honor the strength and effort you've given to the first phase of your practice. To align, to honor the heart, to strengthen, to open, finally to let go. Hopefully you can leave on your mat what you don't need today, or this evening, or this morning, whatever lies ahead of you. But you can take away from your mat all that you cultivated. Energy, strength, letting go. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And let the breath out the mouth with a sigh. Honoring the light in each of us. Namaste. Thank you for trying something maybe slightly different for you and blending some things together with a little bit of everything that we could find in this short time together. Thank you for taking some time for yourself today, and have a fantastic time ahead.